say, the Steelers just passed on Shador, took Derek Carmen.
Fuckers.
So really quick before we get to the Shador of it all, I love Derek Carmen. He was one of my favorite defensive players in the draft. He's just gigantic, beats double teams, good against the run, super just. He had 49 pressures. 49 pressures. But how do we feel about the Steelers passing on?
Fucking Steelers passing on quarterback, man. They suck. Man, fuck the Steelers, man. Fucking their first round draft pick, they had a chance to pick a quarterback. They have no fucking quarterbacks hardly at all. They pick, I mean, the guy they picked was good, but I sure would have preferred them to get a quarterback, man. That was some bullshit, man. That was crap. But, you know, I've been a Steeler fan my whole life, and the last 10 years have been hell. Because they can't get a decent quarterback, man. Ever since Ben Roethlisberger retired, we've had no quarterback that's worth a damn. Yeah, it's just, they can't. I mean, I don't know what the deal is with Shador Sanders, but everybody said he was pretty decent. I thought maybe they'd draft Shador Sanders, but I mean, they grabbed a defensive tackle, which is, not bad. The guy looked like he was a good player, but I guess they're going to get Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers, or God forbid we get what's his name from Atlanta. It's going to be another shitty season, another shitty Steelers season. It's like, yeah, Tomlin never loses. Yeah, but he never wins a playoff game. At least not since the team that wasn't even his team, That was the team that was built by Bill Cowher.
Destroy them.
Let's see if this rogue tries to come after me. Yeah. Didn't matter. I'm from Los Angeles.
No.
Juju Smith-Schuster. He's a moron. Yeah, he's kind of an idiot. The AV grind continues, man. The AV grind, it's like insane, dude. It's like a job, This is like a job. I've been watching the NFL draft, and this is probably, I was at 202,000, so I've done 26,000 honor since I started around 9 o'clock, I think, so. No, we haven't traded Pickens yet, but he unfollowed the Steelers on Instagram, so a lot of people thought maybe that meant that maybe he was getting traded. Honestly, I think it would be a good move to trade him. I think trading him would be a good thing. He's a good receiver, but he's too much of a headache. We've got DK Metcalf. I think it would be a good move. I think that what they should do is they should trade George Pickens to get themselves a second round draft pick. And then in the second round, take, guess what? Shador Sanders. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what they're going to do. Yeah, it's possible that they may trade the second round. They may trade the receiver to get a second round pick, and then they'll try to draft a quarterback. I don't know. On Cincinnati. I mean, I'd be pretty happy if they did something like that. They traded into the second round and grabbed a quarterback, but only if they grabbed Shedeur Sanders. I don't want any of those other quarterbacks. He's the only one that I think has a halfway decent chance of being decent. Ah, but the grind. Yeah. 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 You listen to Daily Shot of Steelers? Yeah, I don't listen to that too much. Oh, you mod Joey Pittsburgh Steelers this year? Oh, really? Yeah, I just, I mean, the pick that this year has got is he looks like a good player, so it's probably a good pick. I mean, Cam Hayward's nearing the end of his career, so getting somebody to replace him, or they need to strengthen that interior defensive line, with a defensive, with a inside linebacker or a tackle. But so it's a good pick. I just feel like the Steelers are so bad at picking quarterbacks, man. They are so stupid with the quarterbacks. When Lamar Jackson was on the board, I said draft Lamar Jackson. I was like, dude, take Lamar Jackson. They had a chance and they passed him up. And look at how good Lamar is. I mean, he's what, a 2-time MVP. And then even when Josh Allen was on the board, I said, dude, trade up and get Josh Allen. I mean, he wasn't that high up above them. He went like maybe 6 or 7 spots above where they were, I think. It wouldn't have been that big a deal to trade up and grab him, right? He was drafted, let's see. He was drafted 7th overall, so they would have to go pretty high to get him, but they still could have done it. Yeah, there's tons of Steelers shows on YouTube. I don't really watch too many of them. I watch Deke sometimes, because he's just kind of a blue collar, white trashy kind of dude, but I like him. Like, Deke, Steelers. I watch this guy sometimes. This guy, he's not too bad. Because he's just chill, just laid back dude. And then there's the Steelers chat, but I don't really care for them too much. Talk Sports or whatever it's called. This one here, the Steelers Talk by Chat Sports.
Listening to me.
This guy, but honestly, I don't really care for that one that much. You're in the Bengals Insiders chat? Okay. But I'm not watching any more of the draft. I mean, I just wanted to see what the Steelers were going to do. They fucked me over because they didn't pick who I want them to pick quarterback. And, I'm not like super mad because, like I said, the guy they picked looks like a good player. But I honestly, I think they should trade George Pickens. If they can trade George Pickens and get a 2nd-round draft pick and pick up Shedeur Sanders, I'd be super happy. I'd be really happy if they did that. I mean, it doesn't make any sense that you pay all this money to get DK Metcalf over to the Steelers, and then you don't have a quarterback to throw to them. We're not going to win too many games running Mason Rudolph out there. Not that Mason Rudolph's the worst quarterback in the NFL. He's not, but he's not what I want to see. You like Mason? I mean, he's not bad. He's not like bad. He's got a freaking. He's got a glass jaw though. Remember when he got knocked out? It was like the hit that knocked him out was ridiculous. Ben Roethlisberger would have got up and laughed that shit off. Check out this hit that knocks him out. Check this hit out that knocks him out. Watch this hit. I'm sorry, but this was not a big hit at all. The guy's got a glass jaw, dude. He's just knocked out. Look, they're like guys like tapping his chest. Watch this hit. He barely hit him. Look at him crumple. Look at him crumble to the ground like a sack of day-old wheat. I've seen way worse hits than that. Like, way worse hits than that. He's got a glass jaw, man. Ben Roethlisberger would have laughed that shit off. I've seen Ben Roethlisberger hit like 100 times harder than that so many different times. You know? You expose all the steel and he... Hey, what's up, John? Yeah. Man. I actually caught a couple major healing potions with fishing, which I don't usually catch too many major healing potions in Ultra Rock Valley. I need to finish my fishing quest. I'm halfway done to get to 300, but... Yeah. You walk down Mason Street every night? What college did he come out of? Did he come out of Ohio State? I don't remember where he came from. Ah, the AV grind never ends. The AV grind. Shannon Sharp's a douchebag. Shannon Sharp's slime is a slime ball. I can't stand Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp is an idiot, and like the fact that that OnlyFans girl is suing him, you know, which is fine. She's probably just trying to get money out of him. But the fact that he's constantly fucking around with women that are like in their 20s off OnlyFans is it's just disgusting, dude. You're like a 55 or 54-year-old guy, and have you heard the videos of him saying I'm gonna choke you, and it's just stupid. You know what I mean? Shannon Sharp, like, dude, you're slime. You're a slime ball, man. You're a loser. Pat McAfee, he's white trash. McAfee's just trashy. McAfee's a little weird. McAfee's just a little strange. He's funny, and he was a funny player, but he's a little too trashy for me, you know what I mean? Like, have you seen his wrestling shit, dude? He's been sued multiple times now. You know, he's been sued multiple times. How do you spell Pat McAfee Wrestling? See, look, he's actually wrestling. I can't stand, dude. I can't stand fucking wrestling, dude. I hate wrestling. Wrestling is like the dumbest. It's all just fake shit. You know what I mean? It's just it's such fake garbage. I'll never understand the appeal, but you know, there's a lot of stupid people in the world, so you got to give stupid people stupid entertainment. You got to give stupid people stupid entertainment. He says like a Bill Romanesky flash. Yeah, Romanesky was, dude. Yeah, Romanesky. He's a funny guy, man. That guy was crazy. He was a roid monger, man. Romanesky. Yeah, I can't stand wrestling, dude. Sorry, man. It's stupid. Now, if you go back to the days of like George the Animal Steel, you know, if you go way back, then there was some time when wrestling was actually halfway, because it was just so silly. At that point, it was like really silly, you know, like George the Animal Steel eating the turnbuckles and stuff. That was actually kind of comical, you know. You're quite entertaining. I'm sorry, wrestling, like the people that go to like wrestling, people that pay to go to like World Wrestling like matches. I'm sorry, that's just you got better. There's better ways to spend your money. There's better ways to spend your money. Yeah, but Pat McAfee, he's a pothead. I mean, it's clear that he smokes a ton of weed. I don't know, and, you know, I don't know, but he's smart. Yeah, I give him credit for he's making a lot of money. I'll tell you that. But he has been sued a couple times already, so he's got to be careful because he kind of runs his mouth ragged a little bit. You know, when you're like in that kind of public eye like that, you got to be careful what you say. You know, I can say whatever I want because nobody knows who I am. I'm just some tiny person who likes to play video games. You know. WWE, yeah. Why is my mouse pad always getting dirty? Ah, the grind, the AV grind that feels like it'll never end, right? It feels like we'll be doing this for the rest of our lives. The rest of our lives, AV. I'll wake up in a couple of weeks and my wife will be like, "What are you doing getting out of bed at 5 in the morning?" And I'm like, I gotta go do AV. I gotta do AV. She'll be like, "What are you talking about?" I gotta do Ultra Rock Valley. Yeah. Oh man. Why is my mouse pad acting? Or my mouse is... Something's dragging off the bottom of my mouse here and it's annoying me. 5K left for your gold? Oh man. I started doing AV, I don't know, like what, an hour and a half ago? Oh, AV. And the worst part is I bought these stupid like raspberry turnovers. And I bought them because I thought my wife might want one, but she's like, I can't eat that shit. It's not good for my heart. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So instead of throwing them away, I ate them all. I ate like these 3 raspberry turnovers. And now I feel like I'm having a sugar meltdown. Teach you the ways of the Shurl. Well, the only thing I teach you right now is how to catch some fish, because that's all I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm just catching like raw knife and snapper and some lightning eels because I can make some money. Yeah. I got some water on here somewhere. Let me drink some water. Ah, water. Oh, and setting traps. You gotta use your traps. Hey, what's up, Valst? Nah, I'm just here to fish. I have no desire to kill anybody right now. I'm gonna make some gold. I think there's some quests that are coming up that require the eels, so the price of them is gonna go up on the auction house, I think so. And I think a stack of night fin was going for around 20 gold, so we'll make some money. I mean, I bet you I've got a couple hundred gold in fish just from fishing during these AVs. I bet I've already made a couple hundred gold at least. Well, I'm not AFK, I'm fishing. There's a difference. AFK means you're just standing there. If you're fishing, you won't be flagged AFK unless people are like reporting you for fishing, which they really won't, because it's a viable thing. Fishing is viable in AV. I had one guy message me and said, "Fishing phone?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm just fishing while we're doing AV." I said, he's like, I'm making some gold. And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "It's probably a smart thing to do." And I said, so he wasn't even like giving me a hard time. He was like saying, "Yeah, it's probably smart." Elf killer. My wife wasn't feeling very good today, Valst. She was really having a lot of chest pains today, which was stressing me the fuck out. Yeah, she was having like severe angina in her chest, and it was bad. It's bad. I mean, it gets so bad that, and she has this post-traumatic stress because she's had 2 heart attacks. So anytime it gets that bad, in her brain she's just thinking, am I getting ready to have another heart attack? And the doctors keep saying that no, that's not the case. It's just this angina crap. But it's fucking stressful as fuck. It stresses me out. Of course, she's the one who's suffering, but it's hard to, because you worry about her. So she has some anti-anxiety pills. She has nitro pills that basically dilate your blood vessels to let the blood. She doesn't really ever use the nitro unless it's a complete emergency. But she does have 2 different types of anxiety pills that she can take. And so, yeah. But usually what she does is she has to lie down, and I have to basically kind of talk her down, so to speak. A lot of times what I do is I grab one of the cats. We have this one really, nice white kitty. And so I get her to lay down on the bed, and I bring the cat to her, and I make her pet the cat. And just like really love the cat and pet the cat and let the cat purr. And that kind of helps calm her down, Recovering from cancer. Dad has a broken hand and our dog is dying. Oh man, that's terrible, boss. Sorry, dude. I know you've been dealing with all kinds of crap too. Yeah. Sucks, man. That's why we got this Bitcoin's got to go up, so at least we can live with a few millions before we disappear off this planet. Right? Should I help this guy out? Nah, he's got this guy dead. Stressful though. And I've put on a lot of weight in this past year from the stress, because I've been stress eating. I don't know if I could really stress eating. Yeah, I guess I have been stress eating. I haven't been doing as much. I've been gaming more. Because when I stress out, what I do a lot of times is I play more video games, or I play my guitar. I become less active. I do more stuff where I'm just sitting down, like reading a book or playing my guitar or playing video games. I don't get out and do stuff because because I don't want to leave my wife, because I'm so worried about her condition.
Well met.
You know, and because of her condition, she doesn't go out that much because of the stress. You know, she can't handle the stress. So I've been like, I'm like a hobbit, man. You know, I'm just hiding in my little hobbit hole. And so it's, yeah, I've put on some weight. So I've been trying to work out more. I have been working out more, but I need to do more cardio. I want to get I need to get my tennis ball machine. Once I get my ball machine and hook that up, I can go to the tennis court over here, because I got a court right next to me, and I can start going to the tennis court and just, you know, doing ball drills. And I did pick up a new tennis racket last year. I got a beautiful tennis racket last year. I'm a huge tennis player when I was younger, and I still love to play. So I picked up a really nice Yonex last year. I'll show you which one I got. It's a really nice one. It is. This one. This is the one I bought. The Yonex E-Zone 98, and it was only $279. Mine's a different color than this, though. Mine isn't this light blue. Mine's a darker blue. This must be like a newer model. Yeah, my color's a little different. Good racket, though. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I need to get my ball machine, though. There's let's see. There's one that I already picked out. Once I get that, I can get in shape, because when I hook up the ball machine on the tennis court and have it, you know, hitting balls side to side, it'll like, I mean, I'll lose weight quick doing that, man, in this Florida heat. You know, I used to run drills with the tennis machine when I got out of college, because I play so much tennis in the summers. I do a lot of tennis tournaments with my friend, and so to get back into shape from being in college drinking beer, when I got back in the summers, first thing I would do was go to the tennis court, and we'd just run drills with the ball machine. So, oh, you got to see the doctor tomorrow? Oh yeah, prayers for you too, Volst. I'll say a prayer for you, buddy. God bless, man. God bless. Yeah, definitely cheaper than my guitar. Definitely cheaper than my guitar. You said, yeah. Oh, the grind. I'm debating on whether I should make coffee like I did last night. 236,000. No, cancer. Yeah, cancer's bad. It's rough. I gotta stop eating garbage, man. My biggest vice is just Coca-Cola. I drink, you know, bottled Mexican Coca-Colas. That's my biggest vice. That, and I put too much sugar in my coffee. I like my coffee to be sweet. I can't help it. It's probably because I drink soda. You get used to sweet soda and you make your coffee the same way. Your vice is sitting. In my coffee pot last night, I made 6 cups. I had 6 cups of coffee. I mean, you know how the coffee pot says 6 cups of coffee? So that's what I drank last night, was 6 cups of coffee. I'm in front of the computer too much. That's why I've gained weight, because I work from home. So, and I'm a computer programmer, so I'm at my computer desk working all day long. And then when I get off work, I basically just eat dinner and hang out with my wife. And then after she goes to bed, like, then I usually, game. So there's not a lot of exercise getting done there. Now the weekends, we try to get out, get to the park and go out and do stuff. But since my wife's been so sick, we haven't done those things that we used to always do. So I don't think it'll sell that much. I mean, it does. You can cook it up. I think it's MP5 if I remember correctly. I have to look it up. Yeah, I thought about that. My wife bought a treadmill. We have a treadmill in the bedroom. Yeah. Once you started the chemo pills, yeah. I like to work out with weights, like free weights, so, and I like to play tennis, so it's hard for me to do like treadmill stuff because I find it too boring. So for me, the easiest way to get back into good shape is just to get the ball machine. It'll be expensive, but the ball machine will be something I can do that's fun. Like working out, like running on treadmill is boring and it's not fun. You know, hitting balls with the ball machine is fun. So I'll be getting in shape. Plus, I'm doing something that I'm actually enjoying. Whereas just getting on a treadmill and running isn't. You know, I don't enjoy that. So I find treadmills boring. So yeah, let me see. Let me go to Amazon because I thought I put it in my saved. Let's see. Where's my lists on Amazon? Where are my lists? Amazon. Your account and lists. Here we go. Where's my lists? Lists. Your orders, your lists. Yeah, here it is. I found it. So here's the ball machine. What do you mean it's too shallow? Man, she's really casting far distance. So here's the ball machine I want to get. This one here. It's a good one. I'll have to get the extension here. So this basically just sits on this, which turns it. It's nice because it's really well made. It's durable. It is $1,000, but the reviews aren't super great though. But I did surprisingly with ball machines. The reviews, the reviews are.
What can I do?
You don't typically find ball machines that are reviewed like 5 stars. Is what I'm trying to say, unless they're like super expensive. There's obviously ball machines that are really, really expensive, and they're obviously good. So we go to Tennis Warehouse, which is where I get most of my tennis stuff. I think. Let's see. Where is it? Where's the ball machines at? It should be under tennis equipment. Here we go. Tennis ball machines. When you start looking at the more expensive ones, I actually had a lobster ball machine when I was younger. These ones here, like these tennis tutors, I mean, they're expensive. Look at that, $1,700. You know, that's this one's $1,000. Now this one gets 5 stars. One review, you know. The cool thing about the end display ball machine is it's got a good battery life. Well, the reason I like it so much is that it has a rechargeable battery, so I can basically just take that thing, set it on the court, and use it for like an hour, like do drills for an hour, and then it's good. And then when I go home, I just recharge the battery, and it's good, you know. No, you just use a ball hopper. Use what's called like a ball hopper, which is, you know, here, I'll show you this. So you grab something like this, and it's just a ball hopper, and all you do is, after you've hit all the balls the other side of the court, you just walk over, and these things you can just carry this in your hand, and you can just push this down. When you push this down against the ball slips through the bottom of the bars. The bars are just far enough apart that the ball can squeeze and compress and slide through, but then it stays inside the hopper. So you just go around, push this down and pick up the balls. It doesn't take long, and then you can just dump them back in the end display, right? All right, and just dump it right back in here. But this one's nice because it's on wheels. It's pretty portable. It's, you know, I like it. I think it's the one that I'm probably gonna get. My wife doesn't want me to buy it because it's like $1,000, but If Bitcoin goes up, to 130, which I think it will, and then by July, then I'll probably order that ball machine. Yeah, I mean it's not too heavy. I think it weighs like 40 pounds or something. It's a lot lighter than my guitar amps, and it's on wheels too. So, but yeah, and it'll be cool. It'll be cool. I mean, it's really fun. You get to if you guys, most people probably haven't done that, but I mean, you just set it up on the court. It'll shoot one ball to one corner. You hit the ball back, and then it'll shoot the ball to the other corner. Or if you, and believe me, you'll burn so many calories. Like it's amazing, like how much calories you burn when you do ball drills with a tennis ball machine. You will burn tons. When I came back from college every summer, I'd always gain like a couple pounds, like usually like 5 to 10 pounds just from eating pizza and drinking beer and stuff at college because we drank a lot. I drank an excessive amount in college, right? And so when I came back and get back into shape for tennis, I just used the ball machine, and literally within a week I dropped like 8-10 pounds in just a week. Just doing drills every day for like a week, I'd probably drop like 8 pounds. So if I did the ball machine like even just like like 3 days a week, I probably could drop like 3-4 pounds a week, and a couple months I'll be in good shape. Now I haven't purchased a Trump coin. I mean, it's not really worth anything now. I think it was. I don't purchase meme coins. I stick to Bitcoin pretty much only because Bitcoin's the big daddy. Bitcoin's is the safe bet. It's the one thing that you guys can count on that's going to make you money. The only way Bitcoin's ever going to turn out to be something bad, there's only 2 things that can really stop Bitcoin. One is legal legislation, where somebody like in the government decides, hey, we're going to cast some sort of actual laws that prevent you from, maybe too much taxation on sales or something that would, make it really hard for you to make money. Or if the actual blockchain itself got hacked in a really bad way, which would then make people think it's not safe, which I don't think that probably will happen because it's just damn secure, to be honest. So even when they get to quantum computing, the hacking the blockchain would be very difficult, even with quantum computers. All I can tell you is go buy some Bitcoin. You want to make some money? Go buy like a couple $1,000s of Bitcoin right now, and I guarantee you in a year, you'll probably double your money. I bought in at Bitcoin at 56,000 was when I first bought Bitcoin. It was at 56,000. And what's it at now, right? It's dropped a little bit today. Not much, just like 8.86%. Bitcoin's at 93,000. When I first started buying Bitcoin, it was at 56,000. So I'm already almost doubled the money I've put in, right? Like, so when I started buying Bitcoin was right around, I first got into Bitcoin right around here, right around 20 just, last year. I wish I would have got into Bitcoin back in, like, even just back in 2022 when it was like 16,000. When I bought my car that I just bought, I bought a car like a couple months ago. Like a lot of the down payment I put on the car was just Bitcoin, like profit I made off of Bitcoin. I just sold a bunch of Bitcoin and went into the car dealership. Here's $10,000. I sold like $10,000 with Bitcoin. I went in and said, here's 10 grand, just as like to put, just to make the loan a little bit less, I use Robinhood. Robinhood's pretty easy.
Destroy them.
Like you can just, I use Robinhood. Let's see, Robin. Alright. So I'll just go to Robinhood. It's simple. It's easy to use. You have a phone app. It's just on my phone. I get notifications on my phone when Bitcoin goes up. I get notifications when it goes down. I can set limit orders. I can set orders to say, hey, if Bitcoin goes up to a certain amount, sell some Bitcoin, or if Bitcoin gets really low. Like if Bitcoin were to drop like to 50,000 or something, I could set up an order that says I want you to buy like $5,000 if Bitcoin drops to 50,000 or something. Whatever, you know. But it's a safe bet. So, I mean, nothing's foolproof, right? There's risk in any kind of stocks or anything you put money into, but Bitcoin is a good. It's a safe bet. As far as investing, it's one of the better things you can invest in. Now, this plated armorfish is a repeat turn-in quest for, I think, Eastern Plaguelands. There's like some sort of quest. Unfortunately, it's not. I think it's just for like reputation or something. Maybe like, so it's not really super amazing, but I think you can turn in like every 10 or every 20 for like reputation. But yeah, if I buy the ball machine, I will get into shape quick. Nothing gets you in shape faster than running back and forth hitting tennis balls, man. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. Yeah, so it's Eastern Plaguelands. Right here. See? It's for the it's for one of those craftsman's writ. You know, you go there and it gives you get this craftsman's writ, plated armorfish. And it basically says, bear this writ is set to the payment. So basically you turn in 30 plated armorfish and you get one of the insignias, Insignia of the Dawn or Insignia of the Crusade. So I don't think those are available until Next Ramus comes out, right? The Next Ramus expansion, which I don't think that's out yet, right? We still have the. Let's see. Yeah, see here, Phase 6. So Phase 6, when there's the Scourge Invasion, the next Harris rate, that's when those should open up. So yeah, so you're talking like it's still a ways away. Right now we're only in what? Are we in Phase 3 right now still? Because I don't even know if the Rathi is it Rathi. I don't know if Zul'Gurub's is it out yet. Probably is. I don't know what phase we're in. Let me ask. What?
Great to meet you. Keep your feet on.
Yeah, I'm not sure what phase. I just asked. Maybe, hopefully somebody. What is 3? This person whispered me and said 3-4. Oh, phase 4. Okay. Okay, so this person says phase 4 starts 5-1. So phase 4 is Rise of the Blood God, so Zul'Gurub. So that starts on 5-4, which is just a few days away. So that's just phase 4, and then we got to go through phase 5, and it's not until phase 6, which is actually one of my favorite phases, because phase 6 in Classic is when all those like undead like things start floating in the air, you know, and then and there's like undead mobs start appearing everywhere, and you can fight them and kill them to get like um, the items that you turn in for those rewards. Let's see. Classic WoW Phase 6 quests and rewards. We probably should. Yeah, I like Phase 6. But that's Season Discovery. I'm talking about. I don't want Season Discovery though. Oh, and there's also. Um, Let's chain lean to become the Scare Lord as well as the war effort in preparation for the raids of Ankaraj, Temple of Ankaraj. Yeah, the Cenarian Circle, right? There's the Cenarian Circle quest that can give you some epic gear and stuff. I thought that stuff was already out though. Maybe it isn't. I don't know, but there's a lot of cool stuff in Phase 6. And I haven't done that in a long time, so I'm actually looking forward to Phase 6. I think Phase 6 is cool. It's good to get your reputation up with Argent Dawn too. We'll do that. I mean, after we get this honor grind done, we're gonna go grind out the Argent Dawn rep and get that to Exalted. And then if we have time, maybe we can go grind out. I don't know if we have time to grind out the mount, the Winter Spring mount stuff, but I do need to grind out the Winter Spring reputation as well. So there's lots of stuff I need. There's a lot of stuff I need to do. There's a lot of stuff. There's no way I'll get it all done, but we'll see. Maybe we will. I'm not sure how much of it's required or how much of that stuff's going to translate into the Burning Crusade. You know, it might get to a point where it's not really worth doing it. If once the Burning Crusade comes out, you know, there's obviously stuff in the Burning Crusade that's going to give you better gear and stuff like that. So. I mean, I wouldn't mind having the Winter Spring mount because I've never done it. The only thing is I'm not really that impressed with the way the mount looks. It doesn't, you know, I don't think it looks that great. Like the mount I have now looks better than the Winter Spring mount, so in my opinion. So I don't know. I'm just not very impressed with the look of the mount. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to do stuff that because there's things in WoW I've never done before. I've never got the Winter Spring mount before. I've never gotten exalted with the reputation in Winter Spring either. So there's things I've never done, even though I've played the game since 2004 beta. So those things would be kind of cool to do things that I've never really done before. So got nothing else to do anyway. Right? There's no other games right now. Although I do want to play Elder Scrolls the remastered version of Oblivion, because I did purchase that yesterday. I just haven't had a chance to play it yet because of the AV grind. So, but we only have to get 400, I think 18,000 this week, and we're at 241. So if we can get that done by, what is today? If we can get that done by Friday night, then maybe Saturday we can play some Oblivion Remastered. I don't know. You'll be ready for Molten Core. Oh, nice. Good luck. I don't even have the attunement done for either, so I couldn't do either one even if I wanted to. Well, I want to play the Oblivion Remaster because I think it'll be fun, but that's not my favorite type of game. Obviously, I love MMOs the most. I would say the MMO I'm the most looking forward to. I mean, there's quite a few coming, but they're, you know, I mean, Dune's coming out in a few months, the Dune MMO. So, but I don't think that's going to be like great. I think it might be fun for maybe a couple weeks, but I don't see me really finding that to be a game that I would stick in long term. But the MMO I'm probably most excited for. Honestly, I probably I can't remember if it's Ion or if it's Arcage. I think it's the Arcage one that looks, only because it's like action combat. So Arcage Chronicles. Arcade Chronicles, I think, could be interesting. Just because I do like more action-based combat in MMOs, so. So if you look at the Arcade Chronicles, if you look at the trailer for this, the combat looks really good. Like, it looks really fun, really enjoyable. It's got some, like, some dodge rolling. It's got some iframes. The graphics look really good. So I think, yeah, I think Arcade Chronicles, I think, looks interesting. I don't know. Let's. What I like about the combat is you can see here, this looks like in-game combat. Is there's some good block mechanics. There's some pretty good stagger animations. Yeah. I like that it looks like it looks like they're doing a good job of conveying the hitboxes. So like when you hit something, you can really clearly see where you're hitting something, which I think a lot of MMOs suffer on that, to be honest. Yeah, so I definitely think this is one that I'm pretty excited about, but we'll see. There's Ion. That's Arcade 2. There's Ion 2. I don't think Ion 2 is going to be as good. I don't think it'll be as good as Arcade 2, and then there's also Guild Wars 3. There's Guild Wars 3, and there's also, which I'm really interested in Guild Wars 3, especially if they go to a new game engine. But we don't really have much information about Guild Wars 3, but I'm very excited for Guild Wars 3 because I loved Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is a really good game, but we don't really know much about Guild Wars 3. But we do know they're working on it, and we do know the team working on it is around 300 people. But there's just not much information on it right now. So, yeah, I've played Ashes of Creation, and while the combat's like okay, like it's like okay. There's nothing super great about Ashes of Creation right now. And my biggest concern with Ashes, and my concern that's always been there with Ashes of Creation, is that Ashes of Creation is a map control game. It's like where you basically go to different zones and you perform different duties to develop the zone and eventually try to kind of control the zone. And if you become like a guild of players or a group of players that takes control of a certain town in a zone, then you start to get benefits. And it's that whole like tax system where you can like create taxes and other players have to pay taxes, and I think you make money. And I've never been a big fan of those systems because I always feel like it separates the player base into a group of players that dominate the specific servers based on the fact that they just are, they're more in tune, they're more organized, they get in a guild, and they work really hard towards dominating the server, and it just feels. And then of course it's an open PvP system, so if you're just walking through zones, you're going to find yourself getting ganked all the time by these big guilds that have big, people, big groups of players together in these guilds, and they're just going to run around and gank everybody. And it's just to me is a very toxic environment, because these big guilds that get controls of the map and start to basically dominate, they become real dicks. They basically just turn into assholes to everybody else. So it promotes a very toxic environment. Any game that I've ever played that had that type of system, didn't really come off very good. As far as for like the people that maybe don't want to, what was the beauty of World of Warcraft? The reason World of Warcraft succeeded so well in regards to PvP was that they siloed PvP. I mean, a lot of the PvP was in battlegrounds. A lot of the PvP was in arena. There's open world PvP, but there wasn't enough open world PvP objectives to create those massive guilds that work together to basically grief everybody else. There really wasn't. It wasn't beneficial enough for the players to do that. And because it wasn't, it just didn't happen. Now, you're going to get people that gank people just because they're douchebags, but because they got nothing else better to do in their life, apparently. But you're never going to get like whole groups of guilds of just running around the server killing everybody just for the hell of it. There has to be a reason. And these games like Ashes of Creation or even like something like Lineage 2, there was a reason to do that. And so it does promote what can turn into a very toxic environment. And I think Ashes of Creation will definitely be extremely toxic. And I don't think it'll be fun in the end. Even like Terra, for example, when Terra, at the very beginning of Terra, the end game was revolving around certain PvP events, and it caused a lot of problems because the people that had the best gear would go around and pretty much dominate those events. And again, just doing open world PvP in Terra at endgame became very toxic because if you weren't in a guild with people who had the best PvP gear, who that's all they did, then you were just going to get your butt, smacked. You were going to get your ass kicked constantly, and it just wasn't very much fun. So it's one of those things where you have to opt in. Like, are you a PvPer or are you not a PvPer? And if you want to play a game like that and be successful, you have to opt in and focus on really doing that. And when I play MMOs, I like PvP and I love PvP, but I don't want that to be all I do. I want to be able to do other stuff that isn't PvP related. So there has to be a way to do both without them kind of interfering with each other too badly. And that was the beauty of World of Warcraft, is they were able to really keep the PvP a little bit more siloed into like battlegrounds, arenas, world events. So there was a lot of cool PvP that was in the world, but it was more based on an event than just a regular occurrence of day-to-day systems that promoted that. So hopefully that made sense, but so yeah, I don't see Ashes of Creation as being something that I'll definitely play Ashes of Creation, but there's two main things that really concern me. One is the toxicity that it's going to create, and two is the freeholds. Not everybody can have a freehold, and freeholds are based on like a lottery, based on completing a certain quest to getting some sort of a quest that allows you to acquire a piece of land that's in the world. So I just think that's a really bad system, because if you're saying that only 10% of the entire player base can actually have a freehold, think of a freehold as like your own personal house, like personal housing space, or maybe think of it as like in World of Warcraft terms, it would be like your garrison. In World of Warcraft, everybody can have a garrison, right? Imagine playing a game where only 10% of the player base could have garrisons. And imagine how beneficial garrisons were initially when they first came out. Wow, they were incredibly beneficial because you could make tons of gold. You could really accelerate some of your crafting. You could do a lot of like getting ore and stuff that was useful for your professions very quickly in your garrison. So imagine if only 10% of the player base could actually get those, could actually get a garrison. Well, that would cause a lot of, in my opinion, a lot of anger and hatred between the players that had and the 90% of the players who don't. And that's the way Ashes of Creation systems is set up, is that because the freeholds are in the open world, there's only so much room on the world map to place them. So if everybody had one, everywhere you walked in the world, there'd just be people's personal freeholds. It would look pretty stupid, right? So because they're not instance, your freehold isn't instance based. So I think it's a bad system. I think the idea is cool. It's cool to be able to have your freehold on the open world so people can see it, maybe attack it or whatever. But I just think because you're only allowing 10% of the player base to have them, I just think it's a bad idea. Yeah, I think WoW does PvP. Like when you look at like the Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, and Mists of Pandaria, for example, all those expansions, the PvP systems are in place. Are just really fun. They're really good. They're fun. You can engage. You can participate in PvP, but you can still participate in PvE and have a lot of fun in doing PvE without. It's just. Of course, the other thing you could do is you could do the like what WoW does in Retail WoW, where you have the ability to turn your PvP flag on or off.
Be good.
You could do something like that in Ashes Creation, but again, it still would kind of defeat the purpose because the game really revolves around PvP. So if you turned off your PvP, you're not, you know, you're kind of defeating the purpose because that's kind of what the game is. The game is really meant to be more of a PvP game, which is a little surprising to me because in this day and age, I think even though PvP servers can be incredibly popular, they're not going to get the biggest player base. Like if you put out an MMO and you say that the only server you have is a PvP server, you know, and the game revolves around a lot of PvP that creates a toxic environment. Most of the PvE players who aren't hardcore PvPers, they'll just leave. They won't play the game. They'll just quit. So your overall population is not going to be super high. It is a little bit more PvP oriented, unless they change something. I mean, it revolves around map control. Now they have lots of systems in Ashes of Creation that are PvE systems, but for example, like the caravan system, right? The caravans of like, you know, take crafting and getting all your materials and putting them on your caravans and transporting from one city to the other. But guess what? You're going to get attacked. Players are going to attack your caravans because they want to steal your stuff. Again, that's the PvP nature. If you have to look at the fact. I mean, Ashes of Creation is a complete ripoff of Arcage. Like Stephen Sharif loved Arcage so much that when he made Ashes of Creation, he basically took the things from Arcage that he liked, and most of the things he took from Arcage were the PvP-oriented things like caravans, you know, like map control, sea battles at sea. That's all from Arcage. Looking for a Fury Warrior. That must be a tiny guild if they're looking for a Fury Warrior, because there's only like 10 bazillion Fury Warriors on the server, right? If I see a guild that says we're looking for Fury Warriors, I probably don't want to be in that guild because I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, you can't throw a stone on this server without hitting a Fury Warrior right in the balls. You know what I mean? There's like so many of them. I mean, just look at my raid window here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's 18, right? Out of the 40 people, was it 40? There's 18 of them are warriors, and I guarantee you probably almost all of them are Fury Warriors. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 10. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, it's 40. I mean, so almost half the players in this AV are warriors. What do my runs have to be quick? What do you mean? I mean just the AVs? Yeah, I mean it's kind of ridiculous, you know. It's ridiculous how many warriors there are in Classic WoW. It's like totally ridiculous. This guy better, he's not going to stealth, so he's going to attract Horde probably to come kill him. So I'm going to move away so I can stealth. No, they didn't attack him. I can't believe it. We'll see. Depends on if they're feeling spicy. All right. You got 43 honorable kills. I remember back in original vanilla, like I remember back in like 2005 doing an AV where I ended up with like 450 HKs in one AV, and it was because it lasted forever. It was like I think it was like an hour and a half, but I ended up with like 400 HKs, and the reason I ended up with so many was because I ended up on top of this mountain up here. See up top, like up here, and the horde just kept funneling through here, and I just kept killing them with I was a hunter. I just kept shooting with my arrows and killing them, and they just kept coming in. We'd beat them back. They'd come again. We'd beat them back. It was just nonstop. It was like this huge battle that lasted for like 45 minutes. Shit, my inventory's full. No, we don't need the red gill. Red gill's pretty much worthless. I think I caught these 2 superior mana potions. I think I caught out of this water as well. And I know I got 2 major healing potions today out of the water, so we could get a few potions, not very many, but a couple. Inventory is full. No!
we sing together.
Watch your back. Be good. Walk with you.
Call me
Watch your back.
out
Be
upon
good.
the
Walk with you.
waters,
Watch your back.
the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep. My faith will stand. Come on, you make it your prayer. And I will call upon
Hey, 252. We're doing good. Only 48,000 more on her.
and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Come on, you sing. Where feet may fail. Come on. You've never failed. Come on. And you won't stop now. Jesus. So I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, you are Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of. Come on, let it be your prayer. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the Come on. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk around wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever. In the presence of. Come on,
Dumb priest was mad that I interrupted. This priest is mad that I actually helped him kill the rogue. He's like, why you interfere? I had him to 20% and you killed him. Idiot.
Break their bones. Pray to me.
7 years old, third row pew, John 3:16. Something changed in me. Red letters coming off the page, flooding my heart with amazing grace. I knew then, I believed, and those roots run deep. Oh, I've been through some faith-shaking hard times, yeah, but nothing's gonna make me forget. Every one of those Sunday sermons, every time that crowd would sing, I could hear my Savior calling, telling me how much He loves me. No matter what the world throws at me, I know His word is true. It all started with heart stirring, spirit moving Sunday sermon. Devil gonna try and take me out of that church, but you can't take the church out of me. Devil gonna try and take me out of that church, but you can't take the church out of me. Gonna have my worries, well that's part of life. But then I think of those stories about what my God can do. He's still moving like He did back then. Born again people, can I get an amen? We've all seen the proof. He makes all things new, even all those faith-shaking hard times, yeah. I never wanna stop remembering every one of those Sunday sermons, every time that crowd would sing. I could hear my Savior calling, telling me how much He loves me. No matter what the world throws soul. Jesus loves me, ain't no doubt. So I'm gonna keep on talking about. Oh yeah, and one of those Sunday sermons. Every time that crowd would sing, I could hear my Savior calling, telling me how much He loves me. No matter what the world throws at me, I know I'll make it through. All because of those heart-stirring, spirit-moving Sunday sermons.
I like me a little Ann Wilson.
I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. I'll be your hope, I'll be your love, be everything
This guy's got some good gear. Marshall, Forest Marshall. Marshall's home. It's fun to help a low-level player. It's fun to help people if they're nice. It's hard to find nice people in WoW anymore. There's some, but you get a lot of jabronis. When games have been around a long time, people develop like this superiority complex. You know, they think they know everything there is to know, and they just kind of turn into jerks. I don't usually use Spotify. Most of the music I pick up most of my music off YouTube, and then I just make playlists. I mean, obviously I'm old, so I've been around a long time, so I've years and years of listening to all kinds of music, but I actually have, yeah, I mean, most of the music I listen to lately is mostly game music, to be honest. I have found a few artists lately that are pretty cool, that are more grunge kind of bands. Like, I like female lead singers a lot. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, posted my Discord. Yeah, most of them are. I don't know if they're private. Let me take a look. I think a lot of them might be private. I don't really know. I can post some in the Discord. I might have to edit a lot of them to make them not private. How are we doing? Oh shit, I actually got that fish. Only 42,000 to go. Man. Wow, so the Giants did trade back into the 25th position to grab Jackson Dart. Interesting. He was gonna kill me, but too late.
How are you?
It's funny. You've been watching hockey? Yeah, I don't really watch hockey too much. My wife's sister's daughters love hockey. They love the Tampa Bay Lightning. I don't really watch. I mean, I grew up in Peoria, Illinois, so we had the Peoria Rivermen, which is like a semi-pro hockey team, but they were always pretty good. So I saw quite a few of those hockey matches just because it was something to do. But hockey's not really. I mean, it's okay. 40,000 to go. So if we get to 300,000 honor, then we have to do another 118,000 more. And today is what, Thursday? So I'm thinking tomorrow if we just do like 60,000 or something. We'll see. So it's like legitimately like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours to get 100,000 honor. Yeah, you got plenty of time. I still need I still need quite a bit. God, did I miss the splash? I guess I did. So lightning eel is also an objective of a craftsman's writ. So oh, it's one of these guys. I didn't know there was a mage here. Didn't know there was a mage there.
Well met. Be good.
The big action. There wasn't really any big action. A warrior was going to attack me, and then a mage showed up out of nowhere, and then the battleground ended. I was about to die. That was the big action. Oh God. What time is it?
I apologize profusely for any inconvenience my murderous rampage may have caused.
Yeah, well, yeah, my wife's been sick for a long time. So, I mean, we've been married for, well, we'll be 6 years, coming up on 6 years. And she's been sick for probably half the time in the past 3 years. Ah, come on, get on your mount, damn it. Which, yeah, it's been rough, been tough, yeah. What, this one? Psychedelic Furs.
What can I do?
No problemo. Oh, I'm getting tired. What are we looking at here? 33,000 we're on. All right, have a good night. All right, I'll see you. You too. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. The AV grind continues. Need to get some more room cloth bandages.
kiss your ass.
Oh, I'm dead. Holy shit.
You were screwed.
Yeah. Like 10,000 Hort came out of nowhere. Three killing blows, 1 death, 22 honorable kills.
You can kiss your ass for fun. You were screwed.
With you.
Just suspect my emotion wandering, yeah. Not want to part of this anymore. The rainwater drips through the crack in the ceiling. I'll have to spend my time on repair. Just like the rain won't be always falling, yeah. Only to rise and fall again.
You can kiss your ass for fun.
If you were here, I could deceive you.
Attack!
Oof.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I can't kill 2 warriors at a time. I can kill 1 warrior at a time, but not 2.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, that damn lightning. Shit. Yeah, that's really the only thing warriors can do against me usually is to fear me. If they don't fear me, I can pretty much kill them. Even if they fear me, I can still kill them. If I get off like my counterattack and get some distance. Wow. It was really the lightning that killed me there. How much damage did that do? Chain lightning hit me for over 1,000. Plus the flame shock. Yeah, it was that damn shaman did a ton of damage to me. Lots of damage.
Lovely. Lovely.
I still got him in my trap. He got me in his freezing trap, but I got him in my immolation trap, which is gonna kill him. Watch this. My immolation trap will get him. See that? Who feared me? How did I get feared there? Like, what even fears me here? I have no idea what feared me there. I guess the warlock's... I didn't see the way that's the warlock. I didn't even see a warlock. Okay, well, now we're in trouble.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
God, could I... Am I gonna be feared for 10 years? Jesus.
You were screwed.
Days for fucking days, man.
You were screwed.
That fear was entirely too long. Like, fear should... I've always been a big proponent of there's too much CC in MMOs. It just makes the games bad. It doesn't make it fun because you're not playing your character. I've always been a big proponent of whenever I create my own MMO, which one day I'd love to create my own MMO, is that the longest CC ever would be 3 seconds. No CC should be longer than 3 seconds. Just doesn't make any sense, to be honest. It's just kind of dumb. If you're somebody for like 10 seconds, it's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. I think we're gonna lose this one. Let's do... Maybe if I can get my pet to...
You can kiss your ass. Come on.
Yeah, I'm dead. I still got 3762 honor. Not bad.
Here there. Watch your back. Up again. Be good. Watch your back.
You must be joking. You don't know a thing about it. You got no problem. I'd stay right there if I were you. I got it harder. You couldn't dream how hard I got it. Stay out of my shoes if you know what's good for you. The heat is stifling, burning me up from the inside. The sweat is coming through each and every pore. I don't wanna be here no more. I don't wanna be here no more. I don't wanna be here no more.
I think in the next battleground I switched to my marksman survival build just for some different gameplay. We can do a little bit more ranged attacking. Although I'm still doing kind of mixing up melee and ranged with this build, but with the other build we'll have improved traps so we can actually slow some people down just for fun. so true. Funny how it seems always in line, but never line for dreams. Head over heels, wheels are tuned. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. Oh, the ticket to the world. But now I've come back again.
Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Oh, I want the truth to be said.
I know this much is true. I know this much is true.
With a thrill in my hand and a pill on my tongue, there's all the nerves that have just begun. Listening to
Oh, been all night long.
this is the sound of my soul. This is the sound, always slipping from my hands. Stands a time of its own. Take your seaside arms and write the next line. Oh, I want the truth to be known. I know
Oh, this much is true.
I know this much is true. I bought a ticket to the world,
But now I've come back.
again.
And I find it hard to write the next line. But the truth to be said.
I know this much is true. I know this much is true.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
This much is true.
You were screwed.
Oh. Ah, see ya. See ya. Now I know this much is true. I fucked him up. He got too thirsty, trying to come after me when he had no health. Now there's much is true. Ah, he's gonna get away. Oh no, the road got him. See, I already got an immolation trap on him. You gotta get your traps out quick. You gotta be fast. And fast I am. I think I killed that guy. That's funny. Yeah, see, no mage there, and I kill that warrior like easily, and I kill him easily too. I had multiple counterattacks where I rooted him. The only reason I couldn't kill him was because the mage is sitting there beating on me. That's why I'm really excited when I get the Grand Marshal weapons, because I'll probably just annihilate warriors. This has been a long one. Shamans. Shamans always pose a problem. Keep forgetting to switch specs. I want to switch over to my other spec for a bit, just for fun. One of the things that's actually kind of fun against a shaman, if you do have the dragon scale armor, I think it's like a 30-minute cooldown, but it's got a bubble you can proc that'll give you 600% magical protection. Which, when you run into a shaman like that, it's, you know, you could easily kill the shaman. You pop that 600% magic protection bubble, and it's just like game over. But... Time. Comfort. Let's go there. That guy's named Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck. What a stupid name.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground.
Oh, I'm strong enough. Oh man. It is old, yeah. Yeah, Guild Wars 1 is... The thing about Guild Wars 1 that always bugged me is you can't jump. You can't jump in Guild Wars 1. It's a good game, though. Like, Guild Wars 1 was a good game. It's just a little too dated for me now. It's a different game, too. It plays completely different than Guild Wars 2. Yeah, Guild Wars 1 is old. I mean, that's like... I don't know. I'm just going to guess that's like, 2005 or something, or 2000, maybe 2006. I don't know. 2005, yeah. That came out in 2005, so it's old. That is an old game. Oh my god. I just want to get to I just want to get to 300,000. But I'm struggling. It's like $8. I mean, it's if you can deal with the fact that you can't jump, which is really weird. It's weird to play an MMO where you can't jump. And if you can deal with the fact that you can't jump and deal with the fact that the graphics are really dated, I'm at 282,000 honor, so yeah, like maybe another 8. Yeah, that's about right. Another 8 AVs. I think I'm gonna fish. I'm sick of running around. I'm trying to escape. I heard thunder under my last breath. Let me say, hold me down, hold me now. 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. world somewhere. Somewhere. Heaven save me. Down to one last breath. Yeah, I don't care if they know that I'm fishing. I don't care. And I'm not thinking, maybe 6 feet. Follow me. You have a soul left for you. Hold me down. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking. Maybe 6 feet. So far. Please come now. I think I'm falling. All I think is like forever. Within my heart of memories, a perfect love that you gave to me. Oh, I remember when you are with me. I'm free. Pretty big body.
Walked around my good intentions and found that there were none. I blame my father for the wasted
It's a beautiful finish.
years. We hardly talked Never thought I would forget this.
It's a little on the big side.
Then a phone call made me realize I'm wrong. Walked around my room not thinking, just sinking in this box. I blame myself for being too much like somebody else. Never thought I would just bend this way. Then a phone call made me realize I'm wrong. And if I don't make it, know that I loved you all along, just like sunny days that we ignore because we're all done.
comfortable. No. To escape. Survive. anymore. Anymore. Anymore.
I need to see you people. Brad, turn this light up. A good-looking bunch of people. How many times have you been pushed around? Is anybody there?
Is anybody
care? How many times have your friends let you down? Is anybody there?
Anybody stare?
Oh, life, it's waiting for you. It's all messed up, but we're alive. Oh, life, what's waiting for you?
And it's all fucked up.
But we'll survive. We'll survive. We'll survive. We'll survive. There is on his knees again. He's trying hard to understand. When the reed world let a young man die, he's convinced that he might break when he reaches for that phone another day. Well, it's gone. No, another day. It's gone. Yes, another day. It's gone, 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 it's gone. But I
Yeah. Rock, baby, rock.
A suburban man at my door, but I don't think I'll let him in. He wants discipline, discipline control over the way I live. Wants the best for me, old school philosophy, but I can't turn my back on him. He's a part of me, buy me anything, but I just need a friend. It's all for you. You got me where you want. It's all for you. Just stop breaking my heart. You're the blood I've seen, and it's all that I need. Got me where you want.
It's all for you.
You got me, you got me. Jack Kerouac on the road, and in my head, I need relevance, intelligence, a new tattoo, a lot more sex. Broken families, a new enemy, and you will not make up for this. This suburban man, he wants discipline, but I just need a friend. It's all for you. You got me where you want. It's all for you. Just stop breaking my heart. You're the blood I've seen, and it's all that I need. You got me where you want. It's all for you. You got me where you want. Leave me alone. Well, leave me alone. Got me where you want. Oh, for you. Stop breaking my heart. Yeah. You got me where you want. It's all for you. Stop breaking my, stop breaking all the blood I've seen, and it's all that I need. Got me where you want. It's all for you. 'Cause you got me, you got me. It's all for you. Just stop breaking my, stop breaking. It's all for you. Got me, it's all for you. My heart, it's all for Last time I talked to you,
You were lonely and out of place. You were looking down on me, lost out in space. Laid underneath the stars, strung out and feeling great. Watch the ribbons glow, watch it float away. Down here in the atmosphere, garbage and city lights. You're gonna save your tired soul. You You gotta save our lives.
Turn on the radio to
Find you on satellite.
I'm waiting for the sky to fall. I'm waiting for a sign. And all we are is all so far. You're falling back to me. The star that I can see. I know you're out there, somewhere out there. You're falling out of reach. Defying gravity. I know you're out there, somewhere out there. Hope you remember me when you're homesick and need a change. I miss your purple hair. I miss the way you taste. And now you'll come back someday on a bed of nails. I wait. I'm praying that you don't burn out or fade away. And all we are is all so far. You're falling back to me, the star that I can't see. I know you're out there, somewhere out there. You're falling out of reach, defying gravity. I know you're out there, somewhere out there. You're falling back to me, the star that I can see.
You can kiss your ass
Now
goodbye.
you're out there. You're falling out of reach, defying gravity. I know you're out there, somewhere out there. You're falling back
Oh man.
to me, the star that I
Hmm.
can see.
Yeah, I think he missed my trap.
I know you're out there, somewhere out there. You're falling out of reach, defying gravity. I know you're out there, somewhere out there. You're falling back to me. I know, I know. You're falling out of reach. I know.
I wonder if I didn't have my monkey. I wonder if I didn't have monkey up. Because it felt like.
Oh, Johnny wishes he was famous. Spends his time alone in the basement. Oh, with a
Lennon and Cobain and a guitar and a stereo.
And while he wishes he could escape this, but it
I
all seems
didn't.
so
I didn't.
contagious not to be yourself and faceless. And
That's why I couldn't understand why he did so much damage to me. If you notice, I didn't have monkey up. That's why I was. Oh, man. That's why actually that warrior did so much damage to me, because without monkey up, you know, I'm missing out on like, what is it, like 8% dodge. So he still was armored to the teeth, though. He had a lot of armor.
a song that has no soul. I remember feeling low, and I remember losing hope, and I remember all the feelings in the day they stopped. We are all innocent. We are all innocent. We are all innocent. We are all innocent. And she lives losing faith in what she knows. It's a music case, all of her clothes. Thinks of surgery and a new nose. Every calories a war. And what she wishes she was a dancer, and that she never heard of cancer.
She wishes God would give her some answers and make her feel beautiful. But I remember feeling low, and I remember losing hope, and I remember all the feelings that didn't stop. We are all innocent. We are all innocent. We are all innocent. We are innocent. We remember feeling low. Oh, the feelings and the day they start. Have to let it go. We are all innocent. I can be anything that you want me to be. A punching bag, a piece of string, no, that reminds you not to think. They found the note down in your car, and it's not your fault. It gets this hard, gets this hard. Hold your head high, don't look down. I'm by your side, won't back down. You wanted a hero tonight. Well, I'm not made of steel. I'm not made of steel, but your secret's safe with me. I can be anything that you want me to be. Only cause some sympathy, oh, that reminds you not to bleed. They found the note down in your car, and you climbed up here to fall apart. Fall apart. Hold your head high, don't look down. I'm by your side, won't back down. You wanted a hero tonight. Well, I'm not made of steel. I'm not made of steel, but your secret's safe. Oh, sell my soul.
Losing my heart, losing my pride. I burn out nations in the sun. If it was shine, I need a fresh start. I was in heaven until this world fell apart. Out on the run, out of this empty space, since all of this begun. Well, I tried.
The hell did he hit him with? That guy was crushing him. Myself and I'm okay. Hey, yeah. Hold on, I can't let it go. Oh, no.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I'm screwed here. Well, maybe not. That poor rogue tried to get me. Oh, still trying to get me.
Today's a reason for living. Today's the blood from a stone. Today's a light from a candle, helping us to find our way home. Today we carry each other. Today the past is a freak. Today's a time for forgiveness. You
were never that good to me.
I'm sorry, I can't lie. I wasted too much time drowning. I've been blind, but I've opened up my eyes.
I got both CC'd.
I can't lie, so I just say goodbye, goodbye.
Oh. I actually had them both CC'd. That was funny.
Today's tasting the honey. Today's the strike of a match. Today's the lines in the pavement helping us to find
A way back.
Today's the crosses we carry. Today's the strength that we need. Today's the hand of an angel you
You will never to believe. I'm sorry.
I can't lie.
I wasted too much time.
Drowning.
I've been blind, but I've opened up my eyes.
Sorry. I can't
It is.
so I just say goodbye.
It was funny on that one because I had actually hit the mage with a wyvern sting, And that rogue had kept opening up on me, and then somebody would come help me, and so he ran off. But he kept opening up on me. It was like the third time I think he actually he might have rezzed though, because the res point was right there. So he might have actually just rezzed and came back, because I don't know if he got killed or not. And I didn't catch his name, but it was just funny because he kept opening up on me. It was like rogue opened and he opened, and I was dying. And so finally, I think the hunter that was fighting the mage got killed. The hunter on, the alliance hunter, and because it was me and the alliance hunter kind of versus the rogue and the mage, and the rogue, I don't know if he killed them or what, but the alliance, the mage was low, and so the mage was running away. So I chased the mage down and hit him with a wyvern sting to put him asleep, and then I was actually gonna like bandage, probably like throw in a bandage, heal up, and then try to kill the mage. And that's when the rogue, but I'd already dropped down a freezing trap, trying to get the mage to walk into the freezing trap after the wyvern sting in case he tried to blink. So basically I had him slept, and I was going to I dropped a freezing trap in case he wanted to blink over, and he'd blink into that. I knew that he would get pulled out of the freezing trap because the wyvern sting does damage over time after it fades. So I knew it would only give me a few extra seconds, but it might have been enough to get my bandage off and get some healing. And it was the rogue opened up on me, and then he got caught in the freezing trap that I had dropped for the mage. So then the mage was still caught in the wyvern sting. So it was just kind of funny to see me stunned, because the rogue opened up with cheap shot. So I'm like a 2-second stun. I think it's 2 or 3 seconds with cheap shot. So at that point, we were all CC'd. I was stunned with a cheap shot. The rogue was frozen in a trap, and the mage was in a wyvern sting. It was kind of funny. It was just like, made me laugh, Let's see if we can pull it up real quick. Yeah, you can see here, right there, see the rogue opens up on me. Cheap shot. See cheap shot? Just like I said, rogue hits me with cheap shot. Rogue gets caught in the freezing trap, and the mage is still caught in the... Actually, the mage ice blocked the wyvern sting. So I wyvern stung the mage, who ice blocked it to get out of it. Right? So she broke my wyvern sting with ice block. But at this point, it's just hilarious because we're all completely CC'd, so it's just fucking hilarious, man. It's very funny. My day, oh my day, oh my god. My day, oh my day, oh my god. Hey, oh my day, oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. And today we do what we should. Faithful, forgiven. Today I wish I could. I wasted too much time. Until I opened up my eyes. Good AV, man. Goodbye. This is the last AV. We're going to be capped on after this one. Alright, that should be it. That should be it. There it is. Honor this week. 301,000. Whew. Fucking me, man.
Talk to me. Watch your back. Walk with you. Watch your back.
So bring back the sun. Whew. Alright, we're still not done though. There's still more honor we gotta do. But that's all I'm doing for today. I did 100,000 honor today. It took me like... Fuck. It took me like 4.5 hours. It's insane, man. Just think I gotta do this every day for the next 5 weeks. Every day for the next 5 weeks, pretty much. If you want to get a Grand Marshal. Alright, I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace out. Peace out.